Before my mother went to glory, 7 years ago, she woke up from a very terrible revelation. It was a very terrible one. I was away for a crusade, and she called me the early hour of the morning. I picked, and she was sharing the revelation with me. And she said to me authoritatively, said, I know my time has not come, but with this dream, I feel that they want to take me before my time. And I said, okay, Mama, I'm going to pray for you. She said, no, you don't need to pray for me. I'm led. I'm trying to tell you what Mama does that I've not shared with most of you. So I'm led to empty one of my account and sow to you. And I laugh. I said, Mama, I'm the one blessing you. He said, no, my son. This is a spiritual thing. It's what the Spirit of God told me to do. And then I wanted to talk. The Lord said, keep quiet. I came back. She traveled down here. She emptied, brought the seed, and laid. I'm talking about my own biological mother that carried me 9 months. I prayed for her. And God said, don't trivialize it. I prayed. I blessed her. I wanted to give her something transformed. That the Lord said, no, keep quiet. Let this season pass. And she immediately told me, don't give me anything now. And then it passed. And God had to sustain her for 7 more years from that time before she left last year. There are certain battles you can't fight by prayer alone. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Most of you watch your life. Please don't sit down. Watch your life. If it is prayer, you pray very well. If it is fasting, you fast very well. When you get to a particular point in your life, when you begin to see you have applied all spiritually, it is because you are not giving what will cause you pain in the realm of the spirit. Some of you, prayer is nothing to you. Fasting is nothing to you. But one of the greatest things that can cause you pain is your resources. Some of you, you can give resources, it doesn't mean anything, but you can't fast. That becomes a sacrifice. Because sacrifice is something you can't, that pulls you back. You must understand your point of engagement and engage. 15 years ago, I came here with a traveling bag. And I started this church with less than $1. I say it. Nobody knew me in this. Nobody knew me in Nigeria. But I engaged myself in understanding that altars, after starting church more than 5 places, I went to Agility. It did not work. Sango altar. It did not work. Ebuzo. I closed up the church. Akomazi. I closed up the church. Came down to New Nyanya, closed up the church. Massacre. What do they call it? One-man village. We closed up the church. Ibadan, the church closed. 7 failure until this turned my story around. I had people who have built church and come and say, take, I reject. Build house, take, I reject. I'm telling you how the blessing has come. I'm running from some. But it was not so from the beginning. There are altars fighting. Your own might not be prosperity. Your own might be, you needed a job. Your own might be marriage. Your own might be something. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. There is an altar of the Most High God at this place right now. I want to engage you in a prophetic work. Are you hearing me? Say, my Father, I raise the altar of Christ.
I raise the altar of Christ.
Today, far above every altar fighting me. Open your mouth and pray.
My Father, I raise the altar of Christ.
Before my mother went to glory, 7 years ago, she woke up from a very terrible